Welcome back, gearheads, to your ultimate pit stop, Piston Pundit. Today, we're diving into the fast-evolving yet controversial world of Chinese electric vehicles. While the industry has seen tremendous growth over the past decade, it hasn't been without its share of safety concerns. Chinese EVs have gained notoriety for their tendency to catch fire, questionable build quality, and lack of essential safety features. Let's rev our engines and take a closer look at some critical issues that can't be overlooked any longer. Issue number 6. Fire hazards remain a top concern for EVs. One of the most alarming safety issues plaguing Chinese EVs is their propensity to catch fire. Despite technological advancements, Chinese manufacturers are still grappling with the primary causes of these fires. As the number of EVs on Chinese roads skyrockets, so does the frequency of these fiery incidents. According to China's Emergency Management Department, there were an average of 8 EV fires per day in 2023, marking a staggering 32% increase from the previous year. The root of many of these fires lies in lithium battery malfunctions, particularly during charging. A harrowing example occurred in Hong Kong when a 53-year-old woman narrowly escaped disaster. Captured on security footage, her BYD EV, a top-selling brand in China, burst into flames the moment it was plugged in at a Kowloon Bay charging station. A short circuit caused by a minor design flaw in the charging socket was identified as the culprit. However, not all fire incidents have such clear explanations. In some cases, EVs spontaneously combust without any apparent trigger. Take the incident at Hangzhou Auto City, for instance. An EV on display in an exhibition hall suddenly started smoking and within moments erupted into flames. Quick-thinking firefighters managed to push the vehicle outside before it was completely consumed. Investigations like these highlight that some issues start right at the manufacturing plant. A notable case involved an EV catching fire during a test ride at the SK battery plant. Issue number 5. Collision fires, a persistent danger. Even when housed in specially designed compartments, EV batteries remain highly vulnerable during collisions, which are a significant cause of fires. The Chinese government has mandated that EV batteries must not catch fire or explode for at least 30 minutes following a collision at 31 miles per hour. However, not all manufacturers meet this standard. A tragic incident last summer at a highway toll station underscored this vulnerability. A Volkswagen EV, produced in China, crashed into a toll barrier and ignited almost instantly, leaving no time for evacuation. All 4 passengers perished in the blaze. This was particularly alarming as it involved a vehicle from a reputable Western automaker, highlighting that the issue extends beyond domestic manufacturers. Following this incident, Volkswagen's electric vehicle sales in China plummeted, casting a shadow over their ambitious electrification plans, which included the launch of models like the ID.3, ID.4, and ID.6. Issue number 4. The critical importance of crash safety. As Chinese EV makers expand into Western markets, their strategy often involves offering budget-friendly vehicles. One such vehicle was the Suda SA01, introduced in Europe with a price tag as low as €10,000 after incentives. However, its affordability came at a steep price: safety. The SA01 managed to enter the German market without undergoing a crash test by being classified as a low-volume vehicle. When ADAC finally crash-tested it, the results were catastrophic. The A-pillar crumpled, the door was irreparably damaged, and extracting the crash test dummy required a significant effort from firefighters. The steering column's destruction suggested that, in a real-world scenario, the driver would likely not survive. The SA01's performance wasn't just poor in terms of crash safety. It also exhibited subpar handling and braking. For instance, it took 41.8 meters to stop from 100 kilometers per hour, much longer than the 30 to 35 meters typical for similar vehicles. The evasive maneuver test revealed further inadequacies, as the SA01 struggled at 70 kilometers per hour, while most cars passed at 95 kilometers per hour. The absence of electronic stability control played a significant role in its failure. Before we delve deeper, do us a favor and smash that like and subscribe button. This helps us reach more auto enthusiasts just like you. Now, let's shift gears and steer towards our next point. Issue number 3, eco-friendly yet dangerous, the safety paradox. Now let's shift gears to another critical aspect. While Chinese EVs are marketed as eco-friendly, their safety leaves much to be desired. The SA01 isn't an isolated example of subpar crash test performance. Numerous Chinese EVs have scored poorly, not just in Europe but also in South America. Take the Jack E10X for instance. This model, a collaboration between a Chinese company and Volkswagen, underwent evaluation by NCAP for Latin America and fell short in alarming ways. Frontal and side impact tests revealed serious flaws, but the most concerning issue was that the battery didn't completely shut off post-collision, posing significant fire risks. Additionally, the test highlighted excessive tire wear during stability control evaluations. The Jack E10X comes with only 2 airbags, and electronic stability control is an optional feature. Advanced safety systems like automatic emergency braking and lane keep assist are conspicuously absent, which is unacceptable in today's automotive landscape. Issue number 2, questionable structural integrity of Chinese EVs. Safety isn't just about having advanced active and passive systems. The structural integrity of the vehicle is paramount. Unfortunately, many Chinese EV manufacturers compromise on this to cut costs. A prime example is the Li Auto 1. A rear-end collision with a truck resulted in a completely fractured A-pillar, causing serious facial injuries to the front passenger and a mild concussion to the rear passenger. The fragility of the A-pillar raised serious concerns about the construction quality of vehicles from a company touted as a close competitor to BYD. Moreover, during this collision, the airbags failed to deploy, leaving the occupants entirely unprotected. This failure underscores the importance of robust vehicle construction and reliable safety systems, areas where some Chinese EVs are evidently lacking. Issue number 1, battling the elements, EV performance in harsh weather. Despite significant technological advancements, harsh weather remains a formidable challenge for EVs. The New Year holiday season in China, marked by some of the most severe winter weather in 15 years, brought this issue into stark relief. Many EV drivers found themselves stranded on highways due to the cold weather's impact on battery performance. Batteries consume more energy in low temperatures, and the use of heaters further drains power. This increased consumption often leads to vehicles running out of charge far from any charging stations. While running out of battery isn't a direct safety risk, it can become a serious issue in harsh conditions, leaving drivers and passengers vulnerable. And that wraps up our deep dive into the safety challenges facing Chinese EVs. It's clear that while the industry is making strides in innovation and eco-friendliness, there's still a long road ahead in terms of safety. Don't miss our next video with the latest automotive updates. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. Thanks for watching, and see you at the next pit stop on Piston Pundit.